Hey, folks. Hope everyone's well. Thanks again for coming to meet a couple weeks back on that Google Meets. We will be targeting something for the week of, looks like the 23rd. Another just pop in again. If you guys are having any difficulties or need any help with anything at all, I know it's observation time. Well, it's always observation time for first years. I think it's 3 of them that you guys have to do. But anyways, anything with EvaluWise or anything else, I'll throw out another video this week on a couple of things with EvaluWise, or maybe next week. But I wanted to take this opportunity, and I'm going to throw something out hopefully by Friday, going back to TAC, to Teacher Access Center. But on this one, I wanted to focus on Google Classroom. And I know tons of people will always talk. I think Google Classroom is pretty intuitive, and I think you can figure out most of it. But this is a midstream change in strategy that you might want to employ if you decide to, if you like it. I hate. If I look at Classroom and I look at, let's say, an assignment where I have, multiple, things. These are pretty thin in these classes on assignments. But let's say if I had this flange assignment and I want to go back and, I've graded all of them and it says 5 graded, but then, we're further down the room or down the way. And then a student says, "Hey, Mr. McGahey, I turned that in. Where was that assignment?" So now I have to go back and I have to look through each assignment. Did they turn in something here? Did they turn in something here? Did they turn in something here? And that's a nightmare for me. I hate it. It makes grading take twice as long. Now, especially when I get to a class like this, my intro class has far more assignments, and they're bunched together closer than my upper level classes, which are more spread out. They might turn in something only every second or third week. So one thing, and I don't know if you're doing it, if I go to edit an assignment, this helps me out a good bit. The close submission after due date. You might like it, you might not. I don't want them to be able to turn in anything to this assignment after the due date. Now, that's not that I don't work with kids on late work or late projects, but here's how I do it. This is a lot easier for me because rather than having to, again, when a student says, "Oh, I turned in, we're on this assignment now, and okay, I turned in Multiview 2 practice. Now I have to go back and look at this. Now I have to click on this and see which they're, okay, did he turn it in? I click on this. And let's see. He said he did, but that's a blank piece of paper. So I don't see it yet. That to me takes too much time. So here's my trick that I've come up with, and parents tend to like this a lot. Case managers have told me that they like this a lot because when a student misses, and this allows me also to neaten things up. Like a couple weeks ago, one of my other classes looked sort of like this, but what I do is, like, this assessment was just graded. I leave it out for 2 days so they can see their comments, and then actually I'll go ahead and I'll delete it. Okay, so we've had 7 or 8 assignments already in here, and they're all deleted by this point. Now, these 3 were due today. I'll leave the assignment out till tomorrow. They'll have an opportunity to see their feedback, and then all of this will get deleted. Now, you see the assignment right here that says late missing work only. So this is, it was posted on the 21st, and the due date is December 15th. That's the last full week of the semester. And that's where that means that I can say, okay, exam week, that's it. There's no grades that come in after that. So really, it's pretty easy. It says only use this in case you did not turn in something in the posted assignment. If they're absent, or if there's something else like some extenuating circumstance, or they missed, whatever, they still turn it in here. I just tell them, write a note on your submission that says, why you're turning it in late. Sometimes this is late because the student forgot about it, and sometimes it's not. So in this case, I look and I have 2 assignments that are hanging out here in late missing. These are things, and I know in these cases that the students just did not do. So I can click on it, and then I can give them their partial credit, and I'll explain that when I do the other video on home access that I'll send you guys. Now, How does it work? This is why the parents like it, and this is why case managers like it and administrators like it as well. Um, Although, also, if my colors look funny to you, I didn't even know there was a color blindness filter, which I tried out today. A student told me about it, and so to me this looks amazing, but I don't know, it might look goofy to you guys. Um, if I look at this, this goes literally in a sequence. This is just a running document. So everything here, I just copy my Google Classroom assignment information, and then I go ahead. So the instructions are right here, usually very simple instructions and bulleted. And then in this case, there's a document that shows it's like an exemplar for the project. And then there's also a video that goes with the project. So any kind of digital or online resources they have are in here just the way that you would see in their regular assignment. So in this one, if I went down to, this first assignment they have, there's a link and a video. So a couple resources and a video link right here. So all I did was copy that information right out of here, stuck it in this running Word doc. The other thing I do, I make sure that the name of the assignment is also named the same way in home or in Teacher Access Center. That way there's no questions. So like if a parent said, hey, will you, like, I don't see what they're missing. Can you tell me what they're missing? I literally just copy this link and email it to them. And I say, this is every assignment we've done for the whole semester. That's actually, I've had a lot of parents get on my side real quick when they realize, they go, oh my God, all my kid had to do was go down, find the name of the assignment they missed, read the instructions, and then watch the video that you posted. So that has really, really been helpful. The other thing I do, and I always tell students I do this, is I always say, I'm going to let the people know if it was extended at all, like extended 5 days. This was early in the year, and it was just non-critical that it had to be turned in that day. But some of these assignments do get extended. So anyhow, anything's there. Again, it goes by just by class by class, so they just have to scroll down to theirs. That saves me a lot of time. Now here's to me the beauty of this is when if I go to my drive, effectively this becomes my lesson plans for the next semester, plus or minus. Obviously I'm going to go ahead and change things, but if I go to my late work folder, I have late work folders for this goes back to fall 2023. So I can click that in class by class. I can go and I can look and I can see what I did. Maybe I used a different assignment this semester than I did last one. Maybe I've added one. Maybe I've subtracted one. Doing this really clears the smoke for you. Possibly it makes life a little bit easier. So that's my tip for the week. If you guys like it, let me know. And I will send this out and hopefully you guys can use it. Okay.